Hi there, welcome to our reading for the end of November 2016, so November 21st through the 30th. Remember, it's a general reading. See what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace, so see what feels right for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the links I provide below. Show your love and support to the artists, musicians, enjoy the music. See if there's more depth to this reading for you in the lyrics, sign symbols for you that makes it personal in those links. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Taurus. Welcome. This is our reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising for the end of November 2016. So November 21st through the 30th. Let's begin with the Life Purpose Oracle cards and see what God's source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all for clarity, focus, and understanding the energies around Taurus and wisdom to ride these energies best. One card for the highest, greatest good of all. Taurus, end of November. Start with one card, Taurus. All right, and that's books. Books. I hear study, getting to the books, putting time away to do research, to write, to go away from chaos and go into solitude and learn and absorb. And I hear absorb, like perhaps something that you absorbed in the past or in chaos or in another situation, and now you're going somewhere quiet to figure something out. Like you're using those lessons or whatever was going on before, but you're changing up the energy to something, I feel like, quiet. You're really intensely looking at something, like absorbed. I feel like you're gathering information. I feel like the internet is involved here too. Like maybe she has a computer behind her, but for now she's gathering something, gaining something, learning something. And I feel like you're going to give energy later into whatever you're absorbing now, if that makes sense. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. I feel like the words come from you, but you're putting together solutions, or I hear history, school. I feel like it's maybe school, maybe teaching, a library, but I don't feel like it's necessarily the typical school, maybe something online. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So you're involved with books somehow, Taurus. Or it's time to read. It's time to research. It's time to like get into something that you're into. You know, that leads you on a trail that yeah, I feel like you're like a treasure hunt. You know, something you're excited about. You found a nugget of something and you want to pursue it or go back to it or pull something back from the past maybe that you started and now you want to finish. You're going to find a different way to figure this out. Maybe there were too many opinions before, maybe within yourself or, you know, outside, or different ways to do something, and now you're going to put it together. I feel like a puzzle, like a puzzle's coming together, you know, piece by piece, but you can see the whole picture still or before, Taurus. So let's move along to the Power Archangel Tarot and get clarity for Taurus on books for the end of November 2016. The Magician. So you're going to make some magic with whatever you find, absorb, discover, figure out, or come up with a solution to, and you're ready to move. Like male energy, figuring out solutions, figuring out how to take what's around you and make it work. It's like it's all around you already, or you know how to find it, how to look it up, you know, who to call, which book to borrow. I feel like something falls off the shelf too. Number one, the Magician. It's also major arcana, so it's a big step to create. It's the manifester. It's like seeing something before your eyes and putting those pieces together and making moves to make it happen. So you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. I feel like it's like maybe that trail or like that treasure hunt. Perhaps you didn't know it was all around you, but you know, you look up something and that brings you somewhere else. And that makes you think of something else or talk to somebody else about something that you normally wouldn't and come up with an answer in a different place. I feel like you come up with an answer. You're making magic. You're seeing an entire spectrum of something in front of you. And it's like you're pulling that spectrum apart, pushing it back. I see a slinky here, like a slinky of light, a vortex of light. That was sort of interesting. And there's just sand in the background. You know, it was dry, but it's like, oh, treasure hunt. That's cool. This card has a genie lamp. Maybe you did find something for you. That genie in a bottle, that magic wish, that thing you've been wanting to find was just there all along. You know, you just had to look. You had to take a step. You had to read. You had to do some research. You had to speak. You had to write. You had to start. And this is having it happen, like making magic, making it happen around you. I want to say like this way, don't be fooled by like the trickster, you know, the books or the things or the nuggets that aren't really wisdom. They're just illusions. You know, don't get trapped by the illusions. See what's real around you. You know, that real spectrum that you can see and what you can actually do. You know, it's real steps to make magic. You don't get lost in the lamp and the wishes. You make it happen here with the one. It's moving forward. So let's move forward to one of my brand new decks. This is the Deviant Moon. There's always a moon I'm seeing on all of the artwork. It's pretty interesting. So let's get another card for Taurus. More clarity on books and the Magician. Number one, and that's Archangel Raziel. Okay, let's get another card for Taurus. And that's the 10 of Wands. But I want to show you this. So it's a general reading. So I feel like you already released something. If you didn't yet, you have to, because the Ten of Wands is feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulder. Like it's all up to you. You know, you don't know how to put it down, how to end something, where to begin with something else. There's so much that you've gained, but you have to see it a different way. There's so much that you've gained. You know, maybe this is all the wisdom you've gained. Maybe it was hard to hold for a while, or issues you went through, events you went through, relationships you went through, jobs, shitty jobs you went through, something that didn't work that you're letting go of so you can open up your plate, open your arms to change, to this, you know, to what you can do, what you can change, what you can create, what you can make. I almost feel like those are scrolls. I want to say scrolls, like you found knowledge, you found something and you're taking it with you. You're bringing something valuable with you. Perhaps you're leaving something heavy, you know, the nuggets of shit behind, you know, the things that aren't worth bringing, and you're bringing the good with you. The Ten of Wands is an ending. It's up to you to let something go and end something that didn't work and begin something new. With this, that does work. A solution that does work. I feel like this could be like trying something a couple different times, a bunch of different times, years, months, and it not working, but you gained a lot from all that experience and you're bringing that shit with you. Pardon that slipped out. So you're bringing it with you, the good stuff, and you're leaving behind the rest, and you're under the full moon's light. There's also the shadow here, so you can see where you're going. You're not blind. You're just tired. You're tired. But, you know, you're ready to start something new. I would say you're tired and ready to sleep, pause, rest, research. You know, do something first that uses a different type of energy that actually recharges you rather than drains you. All right, let's get one more card. This is also new. This is the Oracle of Visions by Zero Machedi. And let's get one more card for Taurus. I feel like this is nice. I feel like you already decided to release something, or this has already happened, or this is talking about the past, and you're bringing like the past nuggets of beautiful wisdom and strength that you've gained with you to write about, to teach, to change something, you know? Little guy's kind of interesting. He looks like I think of a crocodile. So I think of like ancient wisdom, you know, and I think of like, it makes me think of like the crocodile's blood and antibodies and fighting, being able to fight off negative ailments with ease. You know, you have the strength to do it, to change a situation, to heal a situation. Like the antibodies, you have the right flow going on. You're like blood cells, like I'm getting. So I'm getting healing and like, I don't know, like releasing something that was a toxin and finding a way to counteract that with something healing. So maybe it's something you're reading about. Maybe you're into health or a naturopath or energy work or something like that with the books. And it's your experience that is helpful for you, or helpful for you to help others somehow. All right, one more card to sum up the reading for Taurus. And that's the 7. So spiritual journey. Look at this. He's like typing. Look at this monkey. He's holding like a human skull. And he has this fancy Victorian, like, I think of Queen Elizabeth, like, you know, collar on and this fancy vest. And he's holding this typewriter. and there's books, and I see like Einstein and, yeah, like your, like mind and, theories and, RAM and, what does that say? All's well that ends well. As you like it. Like I see like crossword puzzles here, or codes, or you know, computer codes, or cracking a code. Doing something like that, like really figuring something out here, Taurus. Putting a lot of stuff together and coming up with like, no, I'm not just getting like little solutions. I'm getting pretty big ass solutions you're coming up with. Either in your personal life, your personal world, or the world. You know, the bigger spectrum of things. So, I hear like I heard theory of relativity, and then maybe it's all relative. So maybe it's relative how you see something, or you're putting something together that was, I hear like I hear goofy past. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe like something in the past seems goofy to you, that it was believed and you have like a solution or the right theory or something, and you know, you can't believe how somebody in the past would believe something else. I feel like it's something you're cracking down on or figuring out or coming through. Let's go to the book. This is new. It's number 7. So it's infinity, no limits, and perseverance. Difficult things take a long time. Impossible things take a little longer. And Andre A. Jackson. And the abstract concept of infinity is given a visual reference here. The card, I'll let you see this. This card is cool. This card represents limitless possibilities that infinity embraces. That was like a tongue twister. A monkey would, by random keystrokes, eventually put them into the precise order required to replicate the entire works of Shakespeare. This intriguing theory is effective despite its overwhelming odds because it defines infinity in terms other than abstract improbability. It provides enough essence of possibility that it can be quantified and grasped, even if only in the realms of our imagination. But then we are free to imagine so many other improbable scenarios. It is appealing to consider that any personal goals or ambitions, no matter how fanciful, can, by the same criteria as our Shakespearean analogy, ultimately be achieved. The only limitation to their fulfillment is a matter of time and effort. So patience, time, figuring something out, trying it again, doing it again until it works. You know, opening up your mind, opening up your heart, expanding everything here for any possibility to come through. I feel like it's unexpected. It's an aha moment, and it's perhaps going to come a way that you didn't see before. So be open to anything that's new here. Find those nuggets of wisdom for yourself and, you know, absorb them in and get ready to make some magic later. I feel like you have something big to give from whatever you're absorbing now. So find some beauty in that chaos, Taurus. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Bye.